Get him. Real. Keep him coming. Oh! Keep him coming. Yeah. What is up, MFers? I'm so excited to bring you today's video and the next 3 days worth of videos. Before we embark upon this journey, I need to tell you guys why this is so special and so important to me. So about a year ago, I received an email from a fan, a mother actually, about her son. I'm gonna read the email to you just kind of quickly and kind of highlight some of the parts, and that'll kind of give some context of what we are going to do and why the next 3 days are so special to me. So it's titled, A Mother's Request for Her Son. She says, "Hey Ben, Mercy, I don't quite know where to begin, but here goes. We have an amazing kid. Yeah, I know, everyone says it about their child, but in this case, I promise it's true. His name is Rylan, aka Ry. He's 15 years old, he's your typical teenage boy, loves all sports, go Big Red, eating everything in our pantry and fridge, but most of all, he's got a deep love for all things hunting and fishing. He loves the outdoors so much, he's bought himself his own semi-automatic shotgun in .22, as well as his beloved Shimano baitcaster and rod that he added to his collection last year. Despite us moving from Omaha to St. Louis 2 years ago, he's a Nebraska boy through and through, and in fact, I'm fairly certain he bleeds Husker red." Moving on, she says, "You're probably thinking that's great, love the support, thanks for bragging on your kid. But wait, there's more. Last Thursday, I took Ry to the doctor to get his knee checked out. He's been complaining about it hurting for a while, and we chalked it up to growing pains. But when the pain was getting worse, and only in one leg, we did as any parent would do and took him to the doctor to be seen. Better safe than sorry. Well, after a doctor's visit that evolved into getting an x-ray, we found out that Ry has an aggressive lesion in his left femur just above his knee. Bone cancer is the word the doctor used when explaining to me what the x-rays showed. The last 4 days have been a whirlwind of emotions as we've made appointments with the orthopedic oncologist, scheduling an MRI and biopsy. But through it all, Ry just wants to be on the fishing bank. In fact, he caught his first catfish Friday night. Though we didn't know the details just yet for his treatment plan, more than likely it will include chemo, radiation, and surgery, we do know he'll have a long road ahead of him. As a mother, my heart is hurting, but I'm trying my hardest to find ways to encourage him and keep his spirits up. I know it's a long shot, but I'd try to reach out and see if you could drop him a note or something to bring a smile to his face. I know it would make his year and encourage him to fight hard so he can get back out there ripping more lips. Sincerely, Renee and Shane Berry." So, when I read this, I see these stories sometimes and I get emails and messages from fans all the time that mean a lot to me, but I thought about putting myself in that position, a 15-year-old, someone who's busy, loves the outdoors, as many of you guys do, probably all of you guys do, just getting started with everything, all the important things in his life, and putting myself in his position, going and finding out these pains that we all have growing up is something as serious as bone cancer. And I knew at that time, I definitely didn't want to just send a message back or reach out and say, "Get well soon," or something like that. So I lined up a time that we could FaceTime. So me and Rylan actually FaceTimed and we talked, and I told him how inspiring it was to hear that story and the things that he's going to have to go through and how I would be there for him if he wanted to talk to me along the way. So over the course of the last year, Rylan has been talking to me. Me and Rylan's mom have kept in touch. He keeps me updated on his treatment plan, everything. He's gone through chemo, radiation. There's been times where they didn't know at first if he'd be able to walk again or how mobile he would be. And he told me a long time ago that he gets to do a Make-A-Wish Foundation wish, and that his wish would be to come fish with me. And I told him that would be stupid for him to waste his wish on that, his Make-A-Wish, because I would love for him to come fish with me and to use that on something else. But this planning over the course of the last several months has finally come to fruition. Rylan got through his treatments. He's showing no cancer right now. So he's been through so much, and his family, his entire family, his mom, his dad, and his sister are actually coming down. They'll be here later today for this video that we're going to be filming tomorrow, and we're going to spend the next 3 days on the boat with Rylan and his dad, fishing all different sorts of stuff around Texas, hopefully catching some fish, but honestly, I don't care if we catch a single fish. it's going to be an incredible experience, and hopefully we're able to share some great moments with Rylan, fish catches or not, but we're going to try to catch some big ones. So we will catch you guys in the morning. We will have Rylan on the boat with his dad and Coleslaw, of course, to record it all. And I can't be more excited for it. Okay, we're out here. We got the boat launched. We have our special guests with us. We got Rylan over here. You guys heard all about Rylan's story, but we'll get into that some more probably the next couple days. And then Shane, Rylan's dad, all the way down here from Missouri. What, 10, 12 hours, you guys?
12 hours, yeah. 12 hours.
Rylan was fishing a little high school tournament a couple days ago. So you guys blasted down here, got to the house last night, got settled in a little bit. Now we're out at the Slosh Factory. We're gonna hopefully be able to put these guys on some big fish today. At least we're gonna see them. I know that, and at the very least, we're just gonna have a damn good time the next several days. So
sounds great.
Rylan said he's gonna open up a little bit. We just gave him an energy drink, so he's gonna be going crazy.
That's true.
Freaking out any second.
Pretty good.
It's gonna be fun though. We're gonna start doing some dragging, I think, right now. Probably throw some 10-inch worms, mix the swim bait in a little bit, and then this is a lake where there's been a lot of really giant bass that are post-spawn that have moved into some of these brush piles lately. It's gonna be really hot this morning, or today, I guess. It's supposed to be 90, 95, but right now it's like 75, so we're gonna attack this little low light period, hopefully catch some. Deal. I rigged you up a 10-inch worm on one of your poles, right?
Yep.
Will you grab your 10-inch worm and that glide bait? Bring those guys up here.
Yep.
We will get them on the deck.
I'm not gonna drag swing head to start.
Right, let's start you with that worm on the spot anyway. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. This point comes way out. It's got a bunch of rock on it and a bunch of fish. So I would fire that direction.
Okay.
Yep.
Don't wanna hook anybody.
I'm just trying to get snagged all day apparently today. So that's a pretty good fish out there, 70 feet or so. Usually they don't sit in one spot.
I guess, how do you kind of work this thing?
So we're just on a spot like this, it's gonna be dragging it. So I would work on the bottom. You can hop it a little bit, but just a slow drag, and that thing will catch all sizes of fish. I've caught 8-inch bass on it and a 9-pound bass on it. So it's a catcher for sure. See those fish right there that are just kind of flushing towards us? That's a school of big shad, so that's a good sign that there's shad moving here this time. And here's this bass who's already chasing my glide.
Yeah. Don't know where to
Fix this real quick. Did you feel the rock at all down there? Yeah, it's got a lot of rock.
How deep do you think it is?
So it's shallow up there, probably like 3 or 4 feet is all. And then there's a good drop out here. So we'll fish this spot and kind of get a vibe for it before we go fish some brush piles, and we'll get you comfortable with, show you some stuff on the live scope. And that worm is going to be really good in the brush piles too, along with throwing the swim bait over the top of it. So with that, we'll just drag it right through the brush pile basically.
Okay.
And hold on. All right, start messing with this glide a little bit. So it sinks pretty fast.
Okay.
So just for now, you've never thrown one, right?
No.
So biggest thing is just getting used to how it looks in the water and how it's moving.
Okay.
So obviously, side to side like that. And it'll do a little bit of action if you just straight pull it, but it kind of helps to kind of get your cadence down with your rod pulling like that.
Just very
and so
slight.
Just cast it out a few times. Just get used to the weight of casting it.
Okay.
And get used to watching what the bait does in the water more so before you really start thinking about trying to work it down to where the fish are.
Okay.
We want to get you feeling good about it before we roll over there and there's 15 7-pounders in a brush pile. Just kind of get the feel of it a little bit.
You know how to...
And if you hook someone, that's cool too, as long as it's not me, okay?
Yeah.
That's pretty much what you want right there. That's a good little retrieve on it.
Okay.
And really, you can do that anywhere and be successful. You don't need to work in a lot of twitches and stuff. It's almost like less is more a lot of times. I think I get too dialed into watching them on live scope and screw myself sometimes because I'm being too aggressive and hitting it too hard when they just want to, they're drawn to it because it's so, it looks like such a dying, erratic fish, you know?
Yeah.
It's interesting that guy said there's spotted bass in here. I could definitely see it now because of the way they set up and what they look like. I'm gonna tie a drop shot on quick.
Would you let it like sink for a little bit, or would you just...
So now that you kind of are getting a good feel and it looks like you're working it right, I would let it sink for probably like 4 or 5 seconds. Maybe 3 or 4 seconds, because that one will get down there.
Yeah.
But there's nothing down there here. And I have a lure retriever that goes down 17 feet. So don't be afraid to bang it around on the bottom. That's a really good way to draw some fish in, really. That's a swim bait thing too, man. Like there'll be a lot of days where you could throw a 6-7 inch swim bait and not get a bite. And then you go up to like a 10 or 12 inch swim bait and start catching them like crazy, even like 2-pounders.
You serious?
Yeah, which is just, it's bizarre, but that's how it is a lot of times. How you feeling about that?
It's to me, it's a bowling ball.
Yep.
But
that's a small one. That's a light one.
yeah, I mean, heck with that one right there that you got there, that's
Yeah.
that's like a cannonball.
It really is. It's a loud guy. I should probably retie that knot before I start firing around. That's a big one. Hey, they are spots, Cole. He wasn't lying. Skunks out of the boat, Rylan.
You bet.
And I killed him. That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes you can catch big fish on not the biggest baits. Look at that. 6-inch worm and a 7-inch bass. A spotted bass. Have you guys caught spots before?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you know all about that.
Oh yeah.
Weird that they can survive in warm water Texas fisheries too, but they're being a little funky on this little dragon spot, so I put the little drop shot on, get it started off. Skunks out of the boat. Now we can all catch them. Don't think there's a lot of like 3 to 5 pound bass in here. So if you get bit on that, it's like, be ready. It's probably 6 to 8 pounder.
Oh my.
Just a warning when you feel one jerk or cricket. That's 25-pound line, so you know what to do if one eats it, when one eats it, right?
Rip it slip off?
You're probably not gonna, don't slack line it, don't reel up the slack and jerk, but sweep sideways and turn that reel handle until he's in the net. Don't stop. Got it?
Got it. Mm-hmm.
If you pause and let him turn his head, it's over.
What, like he's off the hook?
It will come off, or he will break your line, or he will put you in a brush pile.
Really?
Yep.
So just keep on reeling.
Keep reeling. Don't let him turn his head.
Got
That
it.
line probably won't break. And your drag is pretty much locked down. Rylan, what's your biggest bass again?
6 pounds.
Deal.
Yep.
See, that's something they don't tell you about doing this for a living is every piece of technology on your boat has a mind of its own and its own little nuances of what makes it work and why it doesn't work properly. Like this power bank, it randomly shuts off and you can plug it in and out as much as you want. You touch it to a power charge and boom, it shows up as 85% again. Fully charged, just from like kicking it on. That's what makes these swim bait some more. You get bit?
Yeah, I got bit.
All right, so you don't want to do that.
Okay, yeah, that was my bad.
That's a well, he wasn't there, so that didn't help. But so I would keep it more your rod pointed. See how I got mine kind of like 11 o'clock, as opposed to like 12 would be straight out. So kind of like 11 o'clock, kind of working your way down. And when one eats it, you want to be tightened up, and you want to be there immediately with your hook set.
Okay.
Yep. Even if you hit, don't worry about hitting me in the face. You can definitely do that. You want to pop it though?
I mean, I felt a jerk.
Well, yeah, that would be the one. That'd be a fish. I like it. That's a good sign. So Rylan hasn't spent much time with a big glide bait, and obviously as a fan of the videos, he's seen us throw a few glide baits, so we're gonna try to teach Rylan a little bit about it and hopefully get him a big glide fish. But you said you drag and you crank and you throw spinner bait and stuff, so
Yep.
we'll be throwing a lot of conventional stuff too, not just big bait stuff.
I'm up for anything to catch bass.
You bet.
Even if it's a little night crawler.
Night crawlers, deal. You and Ozzy are on the same speed. No, Ozzy doesn't even know what a night crawler is. That's probably a 6-pounder, 6 to 7.
Seriously?
Fire
You don't
that one,
find
Rye.
much.
That's 60. See, there's a
Which way
there's a
that
big
way?
one on a tree too. Nope, look at where my trolling motor is.
Okay,
Hold on
I
a
got
second.
it.
He moved. That's a big one there.
Right at 75.
Yep. Fire out that direction if you can. Good cast. Dude, you're golden. Start working it. You always want to keep it up above him.
Okay.
He didn't do anything. Didn't even move. What a
No.
joker. Just keep working it back though. You like Hinkle instead? What do you want, bud? Nothing. Not very bitey right now. He chased a little bit. He's kind of coming after it, but not very fast. That one's really big. That might be a 10. It's a big one, but he's smart. Let's keep going out here. Poor cast. That looks like good stuff out there as far as it can go. Let me get you a little closer to that. Yeah, that's a group of fish there. Fire out there, Rylan. Those are on the bottom out there, 60 feet. Perfect. Let it sink. Let's let it sink for a little bit and be ready. You're gonna catch one if you put it on him right now. Whenever you're ready, start rolling.
Okay.
A little quicker. He's coming after you. He's gonna eat it. Quick. Quicker. Get him. Real. Real.
Oh. Yep, I'm trying. Oh.
Keep him coming. Oh! Keep him coming.
Go real hard.
Yes! Oh my goodness, dude.
Oh, snap. We gotta get a picture of that.
That is amazing. Yeah, we're gonna get a picture of that, dude. Oh my god. Look at that one. Oh, look at that frame. He's so big and he's thinner because it's a summer build. Look at that one, dude. Dude, that's your biggest fish ever.
Oh, yeah.
He got it good too.
Yeah,
See what I'm
he
saying
did.
though about keeping them moving?
Yeah, holy crap, that's... Whew.
That's a big one, man. Heck yes.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that. Dude, that's your fish. You hold him. You play with him. Touch him. Do whatever you want. Is that the biggest fish you ever held?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this thing's
That's
so
incredible.
Heavy.
Yes. We got to get a weight on that. That's your first fish out here.
That
you didn't
is.
warm up with a 1 or a 3 or a 5-pounder. You're just like, I'll just start with this guy. Yeah. Let's put him on the scale, Rylan. We got to make this official. Need the pliers for that. He's hooked really good on that hook up here. there was a group of them. I don't know if you saw them, but there was like close to 10 of them this size right there.
Big old eyeballs.
Yeah.
Eyes
I mean,
bigger
that
than
one
your
legit
thumbs.
could be a 10-pounder at some times during the year. Or at least an 8 or 9. Let's see what he weighs. So it need to be, you got a 6-pounder was your biggest.
Yep.
You said you didn't have an official weight on that one?
Nope.
But I think this one might eclipse that anyway. He's trying to go over, there it went over. It got up to, we gotta hold her still. I'm calling him a 7. 698 to 704, it's bouncing between, dude.
First fish is my PB.
First fish is your PB, dude. I'm not letting you cast there again.
Oh
Look at this guy. Yes, that's amazing. Ready to take off. There we go. Yes. Dude. Oh, that's incredible.
No.
Me either. That was incredible, dude. Rye, you graduated to a draw.
Yeah.
You're getting a bigger bait on now. Woo. Dude, that was incredible. Oh my goodness.
That'll get the blood flowing right up.
Let me see what I got for him in here. I might be going with this guy.
Wait, is that what the draw looks like?
Yeah, this is the draw. It's really not. I mean, it's
not really
half
bad.
ounce or an ounce bigger than that one. Let's try that one on.
So obviously you were like a big part of it in making it. So like what do you like about it?
It's a good all-around bait. It's got a nice wide glide to it. It's got a lot wider glide than the one you've been using.
Yeah.
And it that gives it a lot bigger draw power. Actually, I might need to throw some weight on it so it sinks similar to that last one, because a lot of the stuff we're fishing is going to be at least 3 to 5 feet below, and some of it 10 to 12. So as you can see, it's made to like almost perfectly suspend. I'm gonna throw some lead wire on it really quick so it gets kind of similar to the sink rate of the last one. The way it sinks is really important. So, I mean, honestly, you got lucky on that one, because that bait is made to kind of fish fast. It's not made to fish really like this. You want a bait when throwing for these bigger fish that you can really stall, and so it's not just going to sink like a rock, tail or head first. It's not going to sink unnaturally. You want something that's going to slowly go down and then just slowly naturally, because a lot of these cheaper baits, when you hit them, their head tilts down or their tail goes down, and that's just a negative cue for a lot of fish.
Yeah.
But I also think a lot of fish out here haven't seen big baits, and so it doesn't matter. But when you get around the pressured ones, it does. So like if you can see on the live scope right there, those are little bait fish of some type right there. I'm gonna get us unstuck from this tree. So your draw is not sinking as fast as that last bait, but it is sinking now quicker. So a little heavier bait on there, so get your cast adjusted. There's another 8-pounder for you. And let's go catch one. That was awesome.
That was
a great job by you. I'm glad you didn't lose it, because you could have easily lost it if you weren't ready, but you were locked in and ready.
Whoa. Something just came up right here.
Was it?
Yeah.
Probably a gar. I think I'm seeing a bunch of jars right now. I just caught a tree, just blasted it right on top of it. Let's see what they do with this. See, you can see my spoon going away from us there. That's a bass up on top. There, it's right in it now. Hook something. Look at this little guy, Cole. I've caught the 2 smallest bass in the lake now. Little spotted bass. Big baits catch little fish, Cole. I didn't catch that one. I definitely snagged the crap out of that guy. Should be bass. Fire out there, Rye. Should be biters too. There you go. Right there. A little further than that. Got him.
Oh boy. Need one? Need a net?
Yeah, he's in the brush pile. He's out. Yeah, Rylan.
Yep.
Oh my God, is it giant or is he stuck on something? Dude, what did I do? Maybe it's a catfish.
Maybe.
That or he's in it. I think it's a catfish. Oh, it's a bass in the tail.
Really?
It's a big one.
Is it?
He must have come up and spun on it, dude. That is insane.
That's
It
a
just
big
came
one.
out. Why is he so fat? I felt him thumping. Oh, look at that gizzard shad in his throat. He came up and crushed it and spun on it. And apparently he just ate a big ol' gizzard shad. That's a big one. Rylan, let's take a look at that. Oh, I mean, that's your freaking Henkel shad right there. That's why
That's
they eat
longer.
that. Look at that, look how skinny he is now. Here, I'm putting it right there. I'm gonna weigh him. That's like a half-pound fish or a half-pound shad.
It's freaking
Hit the
awesome.
spot lock. Yeah, he came up. I saw something spin around in there. He must have just freaking tail whipped it though. That was bizarre. Been a little bit of time in between bites here. He's got a lot smaller head. He almost looks like a northern strain. Clear.
Oh yeah.
604 or oh, he's actually swallowing it again. Look at that. He's swallowing it down there again. I'll just let him have it.
That's crazy.
That is an angry little like 20-inch fish right there.
That's a fat dude.
Yeah. All right, good net job, dude.
Heck yeah.
I was so confused what was happening. He felt like a catfish because I felt his tail slapping the line. It was a bass. I swear, he spun on it, Rylan. I can't just cast and catch him on live scope like everyone thinks. Oh,
You have to snag everything.
you're just throwing at him and snagging them.
Being like coleslaw.
Yeah, you don't want to be like coleslaw, you know. You got to be a little sporting out here.
Already got one?
Oh, it's a big one.
Oh yeah.
Old Spot. Mr. Spot.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. Little joker, I want my worm back. Golden spot. Dropping shot, golden spot. That one's not that small. Nice fish. Is that one of the spots? Dude, that's a big spot.
Do you need a
No,
net?
that's a largemouth. I got excited there for a second. No, I'm good. Thank you.
That's good.
Barely
fish.
hooked. Don't do that, Rylan.
Boat flips only.
Little drop shot down there. Deal. Thought he was a big old spot.
Heck yeah.
Not a bad one.
Uh-uh.
It might be team drop shot before long. Don't tell Cole. Drop shot and wizard.
Really?
I know. Let's put another rod on the deck. It's half the battle. Getting all the rods out. Got him. Little schooler tams, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Not a terrible fish even.
Uh-uh.
Just two of them out there chasing bait. Biters, man.
Yeah, they are mean suckers.
Mm-hmm.
Need the net? No. No. Boat flips only.
Yeah, we net him. Saw some on the graph out there, so the little Divine swim bait on there. Good way to catch some when it's rough. Okay, reel in quick. Yeah, they're just moving around, blasting bait. Try to fire at that guy if you can hit it 60 feet straight ahead right there. Reel in a little bit, keep coming. Bring it all the way, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Keep coming. Undrop it when I tell you. Keep coming, drop it. Reel. Oh, he's on you, reel. Yahtzee. That might be a decent fish too. He was pretty big by himself. You bet. Oh, nice
yeah.
fish, man. Nice fish. He was up eating them off the surface a second ago. Oh! Dude, good job. Great cast. That was awesome. That happens too often with those guys.
Oh, yeah.
Here, we got more. Unwrap yourself and let's get in with these guys. Those guys there. Get up there, man. Those are good ones.
Like 30 feet.
Perfect. Let it go down. You didn't get to him. Reel in quick. They're going up too. They're about to go feed. Fire it out there as far as you can get it. You can always reel up to them, you know. Reel. There, just keep it going that speed. You're gonna go right through him, right above him. There, he's on you. Reel. There you go. He's got all his friends with him. Come on.
Sorry.
Ooh, we're about doubled up.
Yeah.
That's why I did that. You're good.
Ooh.
Here, take your time. Take your time.
Oh, jeez.
Let him pull it here. He drags a little tight. There you go. Not even a big one. They fight though, man.
No, yeah, they do. Holy.
Out here, pelagic guys eating bait all the time. Here, I got you. Give him a little net job. Nice,
You bet.
Man. Good job.
Heck yeah.
Great cast.
Man, that is so much fun with
Isn't that crazy? Just
pan
out
optics.
here in the middle of nowhere, just
So
chasing
cool to
bait
see
fish
them.
around. That was awesome, dude.
Barely. Heck yeah. It's not too bad, but man, these suckers fight so hard. It's like they fight like a 4-pound.
They do. Hey, Rylan, watch this.
Yeah.
Watch me not cast far enough.
Sweet.
Nice fish, dude.
Heck yeah.
Could have used 3 of those on Sunday.
Oh, you kidding me?
No kidding. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he came up and smoked it. They're like up by the surface. I think they might eat a topwater, honestly.
You think so?
Yeah.
You need a net?
That's
Oh.
not a bass. It's a wiper. Yeah, Rylan, fire out there. Hold on. I'll
Where?
get you over there too. They might not be bass. Might be these guys. It is a good one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, wiper. The bluefin guy. This is cool. Kind of in that weird bite window where they don't want to eat the big bait over the brush pile and the timber and stuff, so we're throwing jerk bait. Rylan's throwing a little divine swim bait over the top of them. Deal! Oh, I had one. Here he comes up to the surface like he's gonna jump. That's the one I just had. God, that was a f***ing giant. Ugh! Sorry about my language.
Nope.
Dang it! I saw him shooting up because he was trying to toss it. That was probably a 7, wasn't it? He was thick. There he's probably right there on the bottom again. There's more. There's plenty more. Oh, there's like a school of big ones.
Yeah, there is.
Holy cow.
And they're all falling in.
Yeah. I
Net?
think I snagged him. I don't know. Definitely snagged him. Oh no. Snagged him in the mouth.
You need a net?
I got him. Yahtzee. We did it.
Heck yeah.
The one I just lost could have ate him. Dang, man. There's a whole school of them in
There
there.
it is.
back off them. Look, there they are right there. Definitely been a tough bite today, but just got my first Magnum spoon bite. Of course, I did have another bite a second ago. It was 7-ish. Just hooked him, came off. I was like, yeah, whatever. And then I saw the fish come up on live scope to jump and throw my spoon, even though my spoon wasn't in his mouth. It was big. Look at these fish, right? Followed him to the boat. We didn't catch a ton of fish today, but you got your biggest ever. And it was your first fish of the day, too.
Yeah. That was pretty crazy.
That was crazy. I was proud of you because it's like I just told Rylan before that when you hit one, when he comes up and he bites and you hit him, you got to keep your line tight, keep a bow in it, and grind him all the way to the boat. And he didn't waver all the way through, even though all 4 of us, I think, lost our breath when we saw that fish come up the first time out of the water. That was incredible.
That was pretty crazy.
It was, I don't know. It was awesome. Rylan got the big fish of the day, of course. We mixed up some little schooling fish in there, and we had about a couple dozen giants follow on a live scope that just didn't want to pull the trigger today. But epic first day, first start to the trip. Tomorrow we're mixing things up completely. We probably aren't going to make a cast in more than 5 feet of water. So if you guys like that kind of fishing, and probably catch and cook, hopefully, fingers crossed, catch and cook tomorrow too. That's what we're going to be doing. You guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Tear them up tomorrow?
Yep.
I'm excited. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.